So here is another question on graphical analysis of one-dimensional motion. So here it is given that the speed time graph of an object moving along a fixed direction, that is in a straight line in one dimension, it is given below, and from this we have to obtain first the distance traveled by this object between time t equals to 0 to 10 seconds, and then in the second bit from t equals to 2 second to 6 second. That's the first part, and then we have to obtain the average speed between t equals to 0 second to 10 second and then 2 seconds to 6 seconds. Okay, so we'll do that. So first let us copy this graph here. So the first part of A, where it is given to find the distance traveled between t equals to 0 to 10 seconds for the entire duration. It is basically simply the area under this speed time or velocity time graph because it is traveling in one direction. So here let us name it O A B here. So distance traveled by the object between t equals to 0 to 10 seconds, that is area of triangle OAB, which is 1/2 base into height OB into this one, which is basically 12 here, into height, whatever this is we call it. So let us we'll name it later. So this is this much. OB is equal to how much here? 10. So simply we'll substitute the value. OB equals to 10, the base, which is the time, okay, t equals 0 to 10 second, and the height is 12 meter per second. So this is 6 and this is 60 meters. Okay, this first bit. Then it will asked to find the distance traveled between t equals to 2 seconds to t equals to 6 seconds. For that, let us take a time interval here 2 and here 6. Okay, this and this here. Let the velocity at t equals to 2 seconds be v1 and the velocity at t equals to 6 seconds be v2. Okay, this much. OA B, let this be C, then this be D, then this be E. Okay, you can put the names as per your choice. Okay, this is G, let's say this one. Now consider this portion OA of this graph. Okay, this portion OA. Here we have to find the slope of this velocity time graph in this portion OA, which will give us the acceleration in the OA portion, which will be final velocity minus initial velocity by final time minus initial time. Here the final velocity is for this OA is this A point, where it is 12. Initial velocity is 0. Final time is 5 seconds. Initial time is this 0. So 12 by 5, which is equal to 2.4 meters per second square in this OA region. The acceleration is constant and this is equal to this. Now suppose we have to find this velocity v1 at t equals to 2 seconds. Okay, velocity v1 at t equals to 2 seconds. So we will use the equation of motion v is equal to u plus at. So here v1 at t equals to 2 seconds will be equal to initial velocity 0 plus AOA into 2 seconds, which will be equal to 2.4 into 2, which is equal to 4.8 meters per second. So here v1 we calculated 4.8 meters per second. This is the first part. Okay, it will come. Why we need this? It will come. Then for this AB region, this is OA region, this is the OA portion. Then we have the AB portion, the deceleration portion, where it is decelerating. The AB portion. Here also we will find the acceleration or deceleration, retardation AB. Again the same, final velocity minus initial velocity, final time minus initial time. So here the final velocity, it is coming to rest, so that will be 0. The initial velocity in this AB portion is the velocity at t equals to 5, which is this point A, which is 12. 0 minus 12, final time is 10, initial time is 5. 10 minus 5. So same, 12 minus 12 by 5, but here it is negative because of retardation. So it will be minus 2.4 meters per second square. Now again, focus on this AB portion only, where our observation starts at t equals to 5 seconds. We want to find the velocity v2 in this deceleration region, AB region, where our observation starts from t equals to 5 seconds. We want to find v2 at t equals to 6 seconds. So here also we'll be using this equation of motion, v is equal to u plus at. Here we have to find v2 at t equals to 6 seconds, but this will be in the deceleration phase. In this case, the initial velocity will be the velocity at t equals to 5 seconds, that is this 12 meter per second. That will be the initial velocity, 12. Then minus acceleration AB, which is 2.4, and time will be this 1 second, that is 6 minus 5, which is equal to 1 seconds. GF, this gap, 6 minus 5, which is equal to 1 second. This is for the AB deceleration or retardation portion. Okay, so here it will be 12 minus 2.4 into 1, which is equal to, it is coming around 9.6 meters per second. So V2 is equal to 9.6 meters per second. So V1 we calculated how much? 4.8 meters per second, and V2 is 9.6 meters per second. Now coming back to the question where we have to find the distance traveled by the object between t equals to 2 seconds to t equals to 6 seconds. So if you see here, the distance traveled by the object from 2 to 6 second gap, it can be divided into two parts. First, 2 to 5 seconds, which is in the acceleration region, then 5 seconds to 6 seconds in the deceleration region. In this acceleration region, the distance traveled is the area of the trapezium CDAG. Okay, CDAG. The area of trapezium CDAG, and in the deceleration phase it is the area of another trapezium AEFG. Okay, area of trapezium AEFG. So this is equal to 1/2 into sum of parallel sides, that is CD plus AG, into the distance between them, that is this gap between 2 to 5 seconds, that is 5 minus 2, that is 3 seconds. Okay, this, that is equal to GD. That is equal to 1/2 into sum of parallel sides CD plus AG into the gap GD. That is equal to 1/2. CD is equal to nothing. Here CD is nothing but this V1 which we calculated. 1/2 into V1 plus AG, that is equal to 12 meter per second. Okay, 12 meter per second. And GD is this gap, time duration. 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3 seconds. So it will be 1/2 into V1, which we calculated 4.8 plus 12 into 3, that is equal to how much it is coming. Okay, so this is the sum total of both of them, so we'll calculate it together. Okay, this, the total distance from 2 to 6 seconds is this much. Okay, so again here area of trapezium AEFG, that is equal to, together we'll calculate. Okay, 1/2 into AE into FG. So this is equal to sum of parallel sides AG plus FE, AG plus FE into the distance between the parallel sides, which is equal to GF. That is equal to 1/2. AG is nothing but 12 meter per second. FE is nothing but V2. FE is nothing but V2 speed, V2 meter per second, which is equal to how much? 9.6 plus 9.6 into GF, that is equal to the time gap 6 minus 5, that is 1 second. 6 minus 5, that is equal to 1 second. So again, both of this together, 1/2 into 12 plus 9.6 into 1, if we calculate it together, it is coming around 1/2 into 4.8, 16.8 into 3, this is 21.6. Okay, so it is coming around total 36 meters. So this is the distance traveled by the object between t equals to 2 seconds to 6 seconds. Okay, 2 seconds to 6 seconds. Again, this is bit 1 and bit 2 of A. Then we have to find the average speed between t equals to 0 seconds to 10 seconds. Now, the total distance traveled between t equals to 0 to 10 seconds is 60 meters. Average speed is equal to total distance by total time, which is this 60 meters by total time, which is 10 seconds. So this is simply 6 meters per second. Okay, between t equals to 0 to 10 seconds. Then the second bit, from 2 seconds to 6 seconds, the distance traveled here is, which we calculated, 36 meters, that is the total distance traveled, and total time taken is how much? From 2 to 6 seconds, it is equal to 6 minus 2 seconds, which is equal to 4 seconds. It's equal to the total time. So this is simply average speed, which is equal to 36 by 4 seconds, 36 meters by 4 seconds, that is equal to 9 meters per second. Okay, this is from 2 to 6 seconds, that is equal to 9 meters per second. And this is from 0 to 10 seconds, 6 meters per second. So we have calculated all the parameters that were asked. Simple interpretation of this speed.